So very first, I'm going to take you through part 3 of the assassination of Dr. Robert Ouko. I think I have all the story, everything about Robert Ouko, and I'm gonna disclose everything in front of everyone. So if by any chance you've not followed my account, please do so. Please follow and like my post so that many people can get to know the truth and to see the light, because we are fighting so hard to reduce the level of or the number of cases of assassination in the country, political assassinations. So part 3 of this one is that after the killing of Dr. Robert Ouko by one Nicholas Biwott, who happened to be President Moi's right hand or personal assistant. They quickly brought and dumped his body in the forest of Koru Hills in Kisumu. So you know very well that Dr. Robert Ouko was from Kisumu, and he had a house, he had a home in Koru, Kisumu. So to really try to prevent or to undisclose the scene or the assassination, they drove him home at night. They brought him to a forest, Koru forest, that is closely near his home, so that maybe the story can change, or maybe thinking that he was the very one person who did this, or the government was involved, could become very difficult, you know. So they came and dumped his body in Koru Hill, and to make matters worse, they burnt his body. They set his body ablaze, and you know, this man died, he was killed, and his body dumped in a forest. His body was burnt, maybe to prevent any kind of traces. Maybe you see those wild animals could even run away with his head, or you know, his body parts. They never wanted such a thing, so that maybe the parts of the body like the fingers, the nails, and the eyes, you know, using the such critical parts of the body like the fingers and the eyes, or even the teeth in DNA test, could disclose easily the person who killed him. So they burnt his body to remove any kind of trace on the people who did this, since the government was involved. So 3 days later, his body was found by a herds boy, like I said in part 1. Shikuku found the body, you know, reported quickly to Harris Ouma, his worker, his farm worker. So I think that's all about part 1. Part 3, I mean. I'm coming back with part 4, where I'm gonna talk about why did they do this? What sin? What kind of sin did Robert Ouko do to the president that made him so hungry, so bitter? You know, like I said, that this sin happened immediately Robert Ouko traveled back from United States with the president. I'm going to tell you why he was killed immediately after the journey or the flight, what he did and how he struggled with this one and how merciless the president was. We are going to know everything, you know. Just continue following my page, more people to follow my account. I'm going to tell you everything, absolutely everything that happened to Dr. Robert Ouko. The assassination was not a good one. It was such a tragic one, such a painful one than any other. It's the most painful assassination, more painful than any other assassination that has happened since independence. So part 4 will be about why, what did he do to the president that led to all this. Stay tuned.